Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samson. So today we're going to talk about some of the hidden costs that actually come with building. You know, when you're building your house, you're building whatever that you're building, you know, there are some certain things which people don't normally talk about, and I just felt like in this video today I'm actually going to talk about them. So if you're a Zambian in the diaspora, these are some of the things that you should actually know, you know. So yeah, let's talk about them. And I'm here basically where I am. Let me just show you. So we are building a wall fence right here. You can see this is a beautiful wall fence that we've been building for our subscriber from the UK, and this is how it is so far. You can see we're trying to raise about 11 courses, 10 to 11 courses. So down on the other side we've raised 11, and then because the land goes like this, so as you go up it's actually 10 courses all the way around to somewhere there. So yeah, this is what we've been able to do all the way. Okay, let me just show you on this other side as well, and then we get to talk about these issues that come with some of the hidden costs that you should actually know when you're trying to get into building, like building houses or whatever that you may be building. There are some costs attached. Okay, so that is how the wall fence looks like as of today. Yeah, like that. Let me show you from this side, and that's how it is. So it goes, so you can see like within from that corner where the land is like this, we've put 11 courses. From that pillar to this pillar over here, it's 11 courses. 2 are buried in the ground. Yeah, so this is the wall fence that we are building here for our subscriber based in the UK. Okay, now what are some of these hidden costs that come with building? So in this video I was just going to touch about yeah, just a few of them anyway. Others maybe later on when I think through, and if you know any of them you can actually let people know in the comments down below. Okay, so let us start maybe by looking at the first one, guys. The first one is actually a drum. You need to buy a 200-liter drum, which people are actually going to be using to fetch water. That is if you don't have water on your site already. Okay, so that is the first cost. A drum is very important. You can buy 1 or 2 drums which they can actually be using. This is something that people are not going to tell you from the onset. You know, when the builders get on site, that's when they will start actually telling you some of these things, that hey, we need water, oh, we need this, we need that. So those are the things that we are basically talking about. So number 1, you need a drum. Okay, number 2, in the drum you need water. Okay, so you need water in the drum, guys. So that is another thing. You need water, you need a drum, you need water. But now, yes, you may buy water. Water actually, like here where we are, it's costing, or there's a well somewhere where people are actually fetching. But there's also some people that have sunk boreholes. Those that have sunk borehole, they normally charge about 20 kwacha per drum for you to actually fetch water. 1 drum is 20 kwacha, but on a well it's 15 kwacha. Okay, but then after fetching that water, you need somebody that is going to actually bring the drum to your site. So depending on how far the site is, normally they would charge 10 kwacha, 15 kwacha, others would charge 20 kwacha to row the water drum to the site. So you need to budget for that as well, you know. So what did I say? Number 1, a drum. Number 2, you need water. Number 3 is payment for a person that is going to be transporting the water, you know, to your site. So those are some of the things which people don't normally talk about, but they exist. You need to pay. It's all about you. You know, it's you who is going to be paying all those things. Okay, so what is the other thing that what's the other cost that is actually people don't talk much about it when you're starting your project? People are just going to say, yeah, we can build, we can do this and that. But there's another thing. What is it? Lunch money. Okay, lunch money. So as people are working, you need to provide lunch for them. Okay, so now this is something very important, but normally they don't talk about it. Others, of course, they do. They include it in the charge, like in the fees. You know, like for brickworks, they also add a certain amount of money so that the lunch is actually catered for. So some of these builders, they may tell you a price that looks like it's super like expensive, but they're normally indirectly, without telling you, they are saying that without telling you expressly, they are saying that that amount actually includes their lunch money. Okay, like they are gonna be buying food for them to actually eat on site. Okay, so that's why you need to find out with the builders first to say, okay, if they charge you, you need to find out, does this include lunch? Because it's very important. People are not going to work like on empty stomachs. That's just the truth. So you need to consider like asking around, like like, are you going to be eating from the site? Are you going to be buying food? Are you going to be doing what? Just for you to have an idea, and then they're going to, when they tell you the price, you always know at least to say, okay, yes, that's reasonable, or it's not reasonable. Others will try to be funny here and there, but normally you just need to actually include lunch money. Okay, so in your budgeting, whenever you want to get into like building right here, especially in Africa, you need to consider lunch money. So you need to budget for lunch, in short. Okay, so that is another thing. What is the other thing that you need to consider? Hidden costs, guys. We're talking about hidden costs here. And guys, if you're new on my channel, kindly consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I do post a new video, you guys shouldn't miss like any single of my upload. Okay, so yeah, we are here in Zambia, actually in Kavango West, Lusaka's Kavango West, and this is where we are building a wall fence for one of my subscribers on YouTube. So yeah, you can see the wall fence is almost done. Actually here it's almost done. So yeah, let us continue looking at these hidden costs. Okay, we've talked about a drum, we've talked about water, we've talked about payment for the person that is going to be rolling the drum, we've talked about lunch money, so yeah. So what is the other one? When people get on the ground, normally people just charge you for brickwork. Probably you discuss about the brickwork and things like that. But then when they get on site, they will ask that you actually find people to dig the foundation. Because remember, builders, theirs is to actually, like, just as in bricklayers, theirs is just to lay the bricks. Okay, so when they get to your site, they will tell you, so foundation, you need to pay for them to dig like a foundation. So they can do it themselves, or you can actually hire other people to actually dig. Actually, not only that, actually this is maybe another thing that we can actually talk about, the setting of your whatever. If this is the house that you are building, people that are going to like draw on the ground like how the house is supposed to be, that is, I don't know, yeah, we call it setting anyway. So those people that are doing that, they'll ask you that you pay them for doing that. And then comes the charge for digging the foundation. Okay, that's separate now from what you agreed. So they'll charge you again for digging like the foundation and things like that. Then well, the foundation is done now. Okay, now the actual bricklaying starts. Yes, they put the footing. The footing, of course, will go together with the bricklaying. They're the ones that is included, of course. So they'll do the footing, and then they'll start raising the walls. Up to 3, probably mostly it's up to 3 to 4 courses you want to put the slab. Okay, now others think that when you hire somebody, a builder, to actually come in and build your house, the builder is the one that is going to do the slab. Normally we overlook that because yes, a builder can actually put a slab, but they are going to charge you separate for the slab, you know. So those are some of the things that you need to now considering. How much is it like putting a slab, you know, things like that. So there are all these things that come about. I may not say all of them, and some of them may also depend on which builders have you engaged in, because others will say no, but that's not how we do it. No, others will say okay, yeah, that is it. But I know others may be, yeah, but you guys let me know your experience in building, because what I'm saying is purely based on my experience, you know. So if you've experienced such, let me know in the comments. Of course, slab, you're putting the slab, they will charge you separate, and then again from there they start raising the walls, and they go maybe up to a window level. Of course, that is included in the brickwork fee, and then going all the way to the roof level, that is included in the brickwork. Okay, but then what happens after the roof has been put on top of your house, you know? So the roof, normally when they put the roof, the next stage is to actually do what you call beam filling. Yeah, I think they call it beam filling normally. What that means, what that entails is they are going to fill up those parts. You know, for example, your roof is like this. You know, if your roof is like this, it will leave some spaces from where the guys had built your house to the roof level. It will leave some spaces here and there. So now those spaces have to be filled up, you know, to where the iron sheets are and your timber is, you know. So for them now to start building there, to that is called beam filling, and they'll charge you separate for that, you know. So yeah, they'll charge you separate for that. And then others, again, this is something that people that intend to get into building overlook as well: plastering. So when you're plastering a house, a builder normally, they only build a house up to the roof level. Then plastering, it's something totally different. And certain builders, actually most builders, are not even good at plastering. So you need to find somebody that can actually do the plastering nicely for you. That is a separate charge. But then of course other builders will do everything because they are talented, they're just good at what they do. So, but you should know that it's a separate charge that comes with plastering a house. Okay, so those are some of the things. They're hidden. Of course others know about them, but others don't know about them. So I just thought that I needed to share them with you guys that are interested in real estate development, wherever you are. But if you are a Zambian based abroad, make sure that these are things that you're actually going to go through back home here in Zambia whenever you are building. And you guys, let me know about your experience. This is totally my experience, and these are things that I've picked up along my building and construction journey. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, because I would really want to actually know your opinions about these things and how you think they can actually be done. Is there a better way of doing them? And yeah, things like that. Is this your experience? In short, those that have built houses before, those that have built whatever that you may have been like building. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section. Yes guys, I'm super excited today because we are almost finishing with this the building of this wall fence right here, okay, in our village here in Mwanshama in Kavango, west of Lusaka. So we've been building this particular wall fence, so you can see how it is from here. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Is this the way it's actually done, you know? So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video to whoever that may be interested in real estate. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.